Okay, we're going to do a little tutorial on how to apply your Lightroom presets to your photos. So I have this first image opened up in Lightroom Mobile, and we are going to go ahead and apply a preset to it. So we are going to go down to the very bottom of the screen. You can see all the little icons with the options, and you're just going to take your finger and scroll kind of to the end, and you will select the one that says presets. So we have the Light and Airy collection open here, and I'm just going to select Light and Airy 1 and apply that to the photo. So if you apply that and you're good with it, then you don't need to do anything else. If you apply it and maybe it needs some tweaks, it's too light or bright or what have you, you can make additional edits. So what you will do next is click on the little check mark in the right hand lower corner of the screen. And now you can go ahead and make some tweaks. The first thing I usually like to do is start in the light panel. So where you see the little sun down at the bottom, you can click on light. And it's going to give you options to adjust exposure, contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, and blacks. You can see all that here. So if you feel like maybe it's looking a little too bright, you can move the exposure down. And if it's not looking bright enough, you can also move it up. So you can adjust these settings to your liking. You can also move around the other settings such as contrast, highlights, shadows, whites, and blacks, and create a unique image that you are happy with. You can also mess around a little bit in the color panel. So if you want to change the temperature, if it's a little bit too cool or a little bit too warm, you can move that around and play with that also. So there's also other little things you can play around with, such as effects and detail, but those are the main ones that I think you might want to change just a little bit to make sure that each photo looks the way you want it to. We'll go ahead and play with another photo really quick. We are going to just select this one here, and we'll go back to the presets, and you can just kind of play with the presets and see what one you like best on the image. So that is how Light and Airy 2 is going to look. Light and Airy 3, Light and Airy 4, here's Light and Airy 6, Light and Airy 7, Light and Airy 8. So you see the idea here where you can just kind of play around to get the look that you want. If you want to see the before and after, so right now we're on Light and Airy 6, you can take your finger, hold it down on the photo, and you can see it says before right at the top. So that is before and that is after. So this is before the preset and this is after. So we're going to go ahead and click it, and I probably wouldn't make any big adjustments to this photo. I like it the way that it is. So we'll go ahead and just play with another one. Let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and try this photo. It's a little bit different type of photo that we have. So we're going to click on the presets again. And you can just kind of play around, click on them, and see what kind of look you like on it. I feel like this is kind of a more moody photo, so I might just kind of click around until I feel like I find the tone that I like. And again, you can click up onto the photo, just put your finger down and press, and there's before and after. So that before and after isn't very drastic, so you might want to change it up a little bit. So let's try this one. Before and after. So we're just going to go ahead and click the little check mark at the bottom of the screen, and let's just play with one more photo. Let's see. Okay, let's try this kitchen, see how we like it. We will go ahead and click on presets, and here is Light and Airy 1. I actually like that a lot. I feel like it really brightens up the kitchen and brings out a lot of the whites. So let's look at the before and after. So again, take your finger, hold it down on the photo, and there is before and there's after. So before and after. And you know, you can play with other presets in the pack and see what one you like the best. And, you know, it's personal preference, really. There's no right or wrong. I happen to like that one, so I'm just going to click the little check mark to save it. And if you want to save it to your camera roll, like you're done and you feel like that looks pretty good, go to the top of your screen. You're going to see the little arrow pointing up. So tap on that and you can just do export to camera roll. So now it is saving that image to your camera roll and you will be able to go find it. Thank you so much.